life you want is not for the person you are right now. Let that sink in, because if who you are today was enough, you'd already be living that life. You wouldn't be dreaming about it. You wouldn't be stuck in the same patterns. You wouldn't be scrolling through videos looking for a sign. You'd be living it, but you're not. And that's not a judgment. It's a reality check. We all have moments where we realize I'm not living up to who I could be. It's uncomfortable, but it's also necessary because transformation starts with confrontation. You have to confront who you are before you can become who you need to be. The version of you that built this current life, that version is built on survival, habits, fears, and comfort. But the life you want, it demands a new mindset, a stronger spirit, more consistency, more courage, more sacrifice. This isn't about motivation, it's about identity. You don't get the life you want by wishing for it. You get it by outgrowing who you are now. So the real question is, what are you willing to let go of to become the person who actually deserves that life? Your excuses, your laziness, your comfort zone, your fake confidence. The life you want is real, but so is the price. And that price is a different you. You say you want change, but you cling to comfort. You say you want growth, but you avoid discomfort. You can't have both. You can't stay the same and expect your life to evolve. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Comfort is killing your potential. It feels safe. It feels familiar. But it's a trap disguised as peace. Comfort whispers, you're fine. But deep down, you know you're not. You're restless. You're frustrated. You're stuck. And the worst part? You've convinced yourself this is just how life is. This is how your life becomes when you stop pushing, when you settle, when you tell yourself you'll change next week, next year, when you're ready. Listen, you will never feel ready. There is no perfect moment. There is no magical motivation that's going to kick in and carry you. Only discipline, only decisions. The person you need to become? They don't live in the comfort zone. They live in the early mornings, in the hard conversations, in the sacrifices no one sees, in the choices that most people avoid. You don't become unrecognizable by doing what's easy. You become unrecognizable by doing what's necessary. So ask yourself this: what has comfort given you that you're actually proud of? Comfort is where dreams go to die. Growth is where life begins. If you want that future, if you want that freedom, you're going to have to walk straight into discomfort and make it your new home, because that's where the different you is waiting. Let's be honest. You've been trying to shortcut your way to transformation, looking for hacks, looking for motivation, looking for someone to pull you out of the hole you built for yourself. But here's the reality. There is no shortcut to becoming the person you need to be. You can't keep living on autopilot, making the same choices, and expecting a new outcome. You can't scroll through inspiration all day and call it progress. You can't pray for a breakthrough and then hit snooze when your alarm goes off. The easy path is crowded. It's full of people who gave up on themselves. People who settled for less because more required effort. People who talk about change, but never pay the price for it. Do you want to be one of them? Or are you ready to take the path that few are willing to walk? That path, the one that demands more from you, it's brutal, it's lonely, it's exhausting, but it's also where you'll find your power, your clarity, your discipline, your evolution. Because the person who can survive that path, they're strong enough to hold the life they once only dreamed of. Remember this: the life you want isn't just handed to you when you want it. It's revealed to you when you become someone who's earned it. So stop looking for the easy way. Start becoming the type of person who does what's hard, over and over again, until it becomes natural. That's how the different you is built. Most people try to change their habits without changing their identity, and that's why they fail. They try to wake up early, but still see themselves as lazy. They try to eat healthy, but still think of themselves as undisciplined. They try to chase goal while carrying the mindset of a quitter. It doesn't work. You can't outwork a weak identity. You can't build a strong life on a foundation of doubt and insecurity. The person you become is a direct reflection of the story you keep telling yourself. So let me ask you, who do you think you are? Because if your inner narrative is filled with, "I'm not good enough, I always mess things up, I've tried before and failed," then your life will mirror those beliefs, no matter how hard you try to change your actions. The life you want requires a different identity, a new story, a version of you that doesn't flinch under pressure, that doesn't hide behind excuses, that doesn't wait for permission. You need to become someone who expects more from themselves, someone who believes in action, not just potential, someone who refuses to stay stuck in old patterns. Your habits won't change until you see yourself differently, and your life won't change until your habits do. So stop identifying with the past. Stop dragging around the version of you that's already expired. You're not here to repeat. You're here to evolve. If you want a new life, start by becoming a new you, in thought, in belief, and in action. Because identity isn't something you're given. It's something you build. You say you want that life, but are your actions backing it up? Because dreams don't mean a thing without discipline. Everyone wants results. Few are willing to earn them. Discipline is what separates the talkers from the doers. It's not glamorous, it's not flashy, and most of the time, it's not even satisfying in the moment. But it's necessary, because the person you need to become, they show up whether they feel like it or not. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It demands that you do the work anyway. It's waking up early when you're tired. It's saying no when everyone else says yes. It's putting in reps, mentally, physically, emotionally, when no one's watching. And here's the brutal truth. You'll never build a different life with the same lazy habits. Success doesn't respond to wishes. It responds to patterns, patterns of discipline, patterns of focus, patterns of self-respect. You want freedom? Discipline is the price, because the real reward of discipline isn't just the results. It's who you become through the process. It's the self-trust you build when you do hard things consistently. It's the quiet pride of knowing you didn't fold when it got tough. Every time you choose discipline, you cast a vote for the person you want to be, and eventually that version of you becomes real. So stop chasing motivation. Start building discipline. It's the most powerful form of self-love you'll ever practice. Because the life you want isn't waiting on inspiration, it's waiting on you to show up, day after day, without excuse. Here's the truth you can't run from. No one is coming to do this for you. Not your parents, not your partner, not your friends. If you want that life, the one that keeps you up at night, you're going to have to become someone radically different. That version of you, they don't procrastinate. They don't wait for a new month or a Monday to start. They move with urgency because they understand something you've been ignoring. Time is not promised. And every day you delay, you trade a piece of your future for the comfort of now. It's time to stop asking for permission. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop explaining your goals to people who've already quit on theirs. You were born to evolve, to build, to fight, to grow, to rise. But that doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you finally decide, I'm done being the old me. So let the world doubt you. Let the past try to pull you back. Let fear whisper its lies. And still, move forward. Because at the end of your life, you won't regret the pain of discipline. You'll regret the years you spent hiding behind your potential. You don't need more time. You need to become more powerful with the time you already have. So rise, change everything. And don't stop until your life reflects the greatness inside you. If this message hit you, don't just sit on it. Subscribe, leave a like, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build a world where we stop waiting and start becoming.